Hey guys, it's Study here. In this video I wanted to talk about how was my day 1 of Ruthless progression going yesterday. And were my plans and preparations for the run successful or no. If you didn't watch the video with plans, make sure to watch it. So I was talking about how I plan to progress my character, my build, how to progress the acts, and about loot filter and even early Atlas tree strategies, even though obviously I didn't get to Atlas yet. So here's my character. It's in the middle of Act 4 at the moment. I already switched to Mirror Arrow of Bombarding Clones, and my slash plate here is like over 7 hours already, yeah. Obviously, most of this time I spent farming First Labyrinth, trying to get my Transfigured Gem, Mirror Arrow of Bombarding Clones. It's not something you need to specifically do in Ruthless, it's something you need to do in SSF in general, because that's just reality now, right? We need to farm the lab until we get the Transfigured Gem we need in Soul Self-Found. We can't buy it from other players. Some people prefer farming Merciless lab. I don't think it's like much faster to do that, and I wanted to switch the build I'm going to do earlier, so I decided to run First Lab. We'll get back to this character a bit later. First, let's watch how was the progression through first few acts, what was happening there. So this is the clip of me fighting Merveil, the final Act 1 boss. So like pre-planned, I started the act with making 2 mule characters. I created Duelist and Witch. I cleared mudflats with them. So from Duelist I got green gems to swap later to Mirror Arrow in the lab. I wanted to start leveling the gem as early as possible. And I got Decoy Totem from Duelist, and from Witch Mule I got Summoned Raging Spirits and Summoned Zombies. As you can see, I decided to not even use Zombies here, because they kept dying pretty fast, so I was just using SRS. So yeah, throughout the whole, almost whole Act 1 I was using just SRS and was doing really fine. By the end of Act 1, once I get to Merveil Cavern, I also got Absolution. So Absolution I started using against packs of monsters, as you can see here. I'm trying to fight kill a lot of monsters at the same time. So SRS without support gems, without melee splash, are obviously not that great at killing packs of monsters. So yeah, Absolution for killing packs, SRS for single attack DPS. DPS was completely fine by the end of Act 1. Decoy Totem with Vitality Aura also helps so much, like not dying on hardcore to all the monsters and bosses. So yeah, overall, the initial start was really successful. The Act 1 was completely fine, damage was pretty good. I even got few rare items. I think right now my character wears rare chest here and rare helmet even. So on Merveil here I had like 10 all res and like 200 armor. Yeah, I got 1 blue item, 1 blue flask here only. So yeah, in Act 2, in the middle of Act 2 in Crypt, I got my first support gem, and the first support gem dropped. It was not a good support gem to use though, as you will see now. So loot filter worked really well, by the way. I didn't miss the support gem drop. It was Void Manipulation, so I will not really be able to use this on my build at all. But there is a 3-to-1 support gem recipe in Ruthless, so maybe I will be able to convert it into something useful later. Again, this is the end boss of Act 2, right? Val over Soul. Let's watch me killing that. So overall, Act 2 was pretty good too, right? So Sentinels, I mean not Sentinel, but Absolution was killing packs of monsters. SRS, pretty good single attack DPS. Val over Soul here took a little bit too long to kill actually. I think it was like 3 minutes. Mostly because, yeah, I had to refill my flask. I still have level 3 mana flask here, by the way. I got really unlucky with mana flask drops. For some reason I didn't buy the flask from vendor. But yeah, so I had to teleport to town to refill mana flask and my mana health, my mana pool in general. Okay, here we're dodging slam. But yeah, overall, progression through the Act 2 was completely fine. So I'm still, every skill is 1 link, right? SRS 1 link, Absolution 1 link. No support gems at all, no auras either. I guess we're gonna skip to the end of the kill here. Yes, I had to refill my mana flask, as you can see. So yeah, that was like 3 minutes each fight. So Merveil I killed in 1 minute 30 seconds, for comparison. And then, yeah, so here it is. We killed it. By the way, what was the loot? Let's see. I dropped 3 blue items and a blue bow, by the way. Yeah, that's a ring dropped, life and fire resist, so I decided to immediately equip it. Then let's go to Act 3 clips, and yeah, this is already a lap. At the start of Act 3, the damage overall was also fine. I was doing fine, but closer to the end of Act 3, the damage started to fall off already. Mostly because, so in-game here, initially, like I was planning, I took some minion damage nodes at the top here and minion damage nodes here. But after that, I had to start traveling through the middle of the tree towards bow mastery, mirror arrow cooldown recovery rate, because I wanted to switch to that after first lap as soon as I get the gem. So I was not getting any damage upgrades from my tree for a while. Obviously, in Ruthless, you also don't get the damage upgrades from gear either. So yeah, the damage fell off pretty hard, and this is my first lab run, and it actually took 40 minutes to complete the whole lab. So yeah, I spent 40 minutes. As you can see, I'm still fighting a final version of Izaru here. I'm using Absolution now even more because Izaru spawns a bunch of skeletons, and SRS is really bad at killing multiple monsters without melee splash support. So Absolution, I was spamming Absolution and sometimes SRS here. The boss, I guess, will die soon. So yeah, 40 minutes. It took forever, but after first lap, I get Guardian Ascendancy, and my Sentinel of Radiance started carrying hard. So after first lap run, obviously I had to farm even more laps to try to get my Transfigured Gem. And in comparison, my second to like 5th lab runs, they took only 8 minutes on average. So the first lab run without Sentinel of Radiance, 40 minutes, and then 8 minutes on average. And then my further lab runs, because I was leveling my character and my Sentinel of Radiance was getting extra levels, they were taking like 7 and then 6 minutes on average even. So we were getting pretty fast. And by the way, I got my movement speed boots very late. Like maybe on lab run number 10 or so. So I was running here with -8 movement speeds. So that was pretty slow. I think I got unlucky with movement speed boots. Yeah, the first chest in the very first lab, by the way, was so generous. I got Scour here, I got Alchemy, I got Fusing. There was a lot of currency, that was insane. But yeah, sadly I didn't get Mirror Arrow on the first try. But I got Mirror Arrow on try number 19. So yeah, overall I had to run 19 laps. So let's watch how the final Izaru fight will go with Sentinel of Radiance here. You will be able to notice it's way faster. Yeah, dodging Izaru still, even though I could face tank everything at this point, by the way. Like you can see, they shoot projectiles at me, there is like lieutenants here, and I don't really care about them. And Izaru dies in like 20 seconds or something, super fast. I was getting some treasure keys, so overall, I got some gear upgrades from doing laps. I think it was a pretty okay idea to do this in the first lap, so 19 laps. Together with chat, we calculated it was supposed to take, on average, 24 lap runs. So I got a little bit lucky to get it before 24 laps. And here it is. I'm still leveling, splitting still here, and switching that. And it's Mirror Arrow of Bombarding Clones, finally. Yes! I got it. Okay, big happiness. And as soon as I got it, I switched to Mirror Arrow. And it's actually amazing, by the way. So, let me show the character. I'm using... Wait, can you see that? Yeah. I'm using a really bad bow I found so far. It's like tier 9 lightning damage on a pretty decent base. 1.4 attack speed. But yeah, barely any damage on the bow, honestly. And even like that, the damage is plentiful. Like, most of the time, I don't even summon my Sentinel of Radiance from Ascendancy. Okay, let's remove crit, I guess, and we can go for this. Let me show how it feels so far. So you summon these minions, they are actually stationary, and they can shoot super far away, and they deal really decent damage. So again, it's no support gems, just like 1 link, right, or 0 link skill. I have really bad bow as well. So the skill gem is not over leveled with this zone either, it's like level 33 gem. And this is level 37 zone. Actually, okay, my gem is what? Level... Wait, don't kill me. Yeah, it's level 33 gem. Alright, so as you can see, even without summoning the big boy Sentinel of Radiance, everything dies quickly. So it works amazingly well. Because the minions that you summon, the clones, they are stationary, it does feel like I'm playing a totem build actually. I mean, I guess I'm not really gonna call it totems, but... I kinda like the playstyle. The playstyle really suits me, let's say, kind of totem-like. But in comparison to totems, they can shoot, these bombarding clones, they can shoot super far away. Like, I wish totems could shoot that far away. And you can summon them really far away from your character as well. Oh, the gold ring! Wow, that's interesting. Wait, let me... Can I... Wait, why did I not shoot at these monsters? Okay, I mean, I had to summon Sentinel of Radiance there to get rid of monsters. I got body blocked. I still don't have a Quartz Flask, of course. So yeah, using Convocation on Sentinel of Radiance to make it so that it moves faster works really well. Okay, I skipped the blue item there. But yes, as you can see, it works super well, so I'm fairly sure I will be able to finish campaign super quickly now. Like basically a speedrun. So yeah, I already showed my bow. My chest is really good, 600 armor, life, and 2 resistances. So yeah, that's probably the best item I got. Really like it drop. It's also 4 length already. I don't think I'll be able to use these colors though. Helmet is also really nice, decent armor, life, and 1 resist. The amulets I got from Einar. These talismans you get from killing beasts from Einar. So my quiver is terrible, I mean just life on it. I got pair of rings, this ring has nothing, this ring has 5 res at least. Belt with nothing, like I don't need mana. Gloves also 4 linked. I have too many links and not many gems to use in them. And yeah, so this is boots with 10 movement speed that I got on my lab run number 11 or so. What did I drop here? Oh, Jewelry Orb. And I want to show, I guess, my currency tab, right? It's like how much currency I got so far. Here it is. I have 1 alchemy. You could see I dropped it from the first lab. I got alchemy and scour there. And this is the only alchemy and scour I dropped so far. So I dropped 1 alteration. I didn't use any alterations so far. I only used transmutation and some whetstones, but nothing else. A lot of chromatics, mostly from selling chromatic items. So yeah, my tree, by the way, is going as pre-planned, pretty much. So I traveled towards Bow Mastery here. On the way I took some life, some all res, so minion damage here, minion duration here. Some additional resistances already, I'm getting ready for Kitao. By the way, my resistances are 51, 58, and 101 already. So cold res, lightning res is overcapped enough. I still will need to work on my fire and cold res. Potentially take them here from the middle of the tree. We'll see though. And yeah, so I will link my current character's PoB in the video description and also my pre-planned PoB with like how I progress the tree, if you would want to follow it. I think that's all I wanted to talk about in this first day recap video. We'll see you guys soon. I hope you have fun watching it. Bye bye.